It's not just another manic Monday. We've got lots of football from the weekend, plus Mercer basketball. This is Patriot Sports, and I'm Brandon Evans. It was an exciting game tonight. The Falcons came out 17 unanswered, and the New Orleans comes storming back 13 unanswered. The Falcons were able to pull away in the second half. Drew Brees, a career-high 5 interceptions, and that 54-game streak with a touchdown pass. Well, that ended tonight, along with the Saints' playoff hopes. The Falcons have all been wrapped up. The NFC South with a win tonight. They're 11-1, and the Saints go home packing. What do you think was the key out there tonight?
I think defense. As far as the victory, if you had to put your finger on it, obviously it takes a whole team effort to get a victory, but if you want to put your finger on something that stood out, is getting those turnovers against a guy like Drew Brees and holding Drew Brees in that offense 13 points.
And so many people over the years have seen you make the kind of touchdown catches you made tonight, right over the middle. Talk about that catch right there.
Well, it's all about trust right there, and that's Matt trusting me to go up and make a play for him. And me trusting him that, hey, I'm going to try and get behind this linebacker, and if you put it up there, I'm going to make the play for you. So that's something. Obviously, this is my 4th year with Matt. We kind of understand each other now, and those are the type of plays that we got to have going forward.
Starting lineups for the prospective teams, and they get start to wrap up 2012 and start up the conference portion of the season.
Yeah, it all starts tonight, Todd. If they want to do what we've hoped they're going to do this year, which is run the table, win the tournament, get that automatic bid to the NCAA tournament, declare themselves one of the best 64 teams in the country. The Eagles coming out the gates right off the start. They were fired up, big crowd at the MAC. And there it is, Curtis Martin getting started early, right around the left side, running over tacklers, big gain early. That led to a field goal. They would go up 3-0 over Thomas County Central in the first quarter. But look at the defense right here, coming in, sacking the quarterback. And here's another run. Keyshawn Hill bouncing outside, getting upfield, picking up some blocks, and then using that world-class speed to get around the end for the big touchdown run. That would put the Eagles up 10-0. Moving now to the second quarter. The quarterback, Glenn Smith, getting outside, getting some yards. They drove down. That led to another Keyshawn Hill touchdown, getting behind his blockers and pushing his way into the end zone. That made it 17-0. Thomas County Central would end up getting a field goal, but not much. Look at this goal line stand here. They're not going anywhere on this defense. And then this play was very interesting. Glenn Smith gets drilled after he throws the ball up, but they catch it. Keyshawn Hill, he makes a couple moves, and then whoops, the ball comes out. Something different now, and if you watched this show about a month ago, we talked about the beginning of hunting season and how to get outfitted over at Chuck's Gun and Pawn. Well, today I camoed up and hit the tree stand. Brandon Evans for WRWR-TV, and it's hunting season, and so I'm out here with my grandfather, Carlos Meyer. You're 84 years old, correct?
Oh, 85.
85, my bad. And how many years have you been hunting?
Oh, ever since I was 12 years old.
I can't do the math.
First thing I killed was a rabbit.
All right, today we're deer hunting. The NFL is king, and the television ratings prove it. This is what it's all about. Georgia versus Georgia Tech, people tailgating. I've seen chicken, I've seen burgers, I've seen pigs in a blanket. Basically what you're seeing is a lot of football fans here ready for an action-packed game.
If everybody had an ocean across the USA, then everybody'd be served.
This is box surfing on the berm. Now from our view in the press box, we can see kids sliding down the grassy hill behind the outfield fence. And after one of the games this weekend, WRWR's Todd Wilson and myself, well, we decided to give it a try. But before we did get some advice from some of the more experienced box surfers.
Well, this is sliding down a big giant hill on cardboard boxes, and I do it because I can enjoy it with my friends.
Find a big box and just land on it right and don't bust your face.
I personally like the face first one because you go on your stomach and you go way faster down the hill.
Yeah, it's fun. It's just a great experience, fun to get the scrapes, go down the hill.
And there are a few different ways to do it. The most popular is face first or standing. And without further ado, here's Todd Wilson and myself, Brandon Evans, box surfing on the berm.
Oh, God.
Right off the bat, we have some breaking news. Former St. Louis running back Steven Jackson is signed a principal agreement with the Atlanta Falcons. He looks to be the next running back for the Dirty Birds. That news coming down just in the last couple of moments. Now, the event itself features several interactive challenges, some mental, some physical. Some of the younger high school football players were trying them out right before this, and we'll see how I stack up against the competition.
Way to go. All right, climb to the top. Go a whole minute. Look at you go. That wasn't even hard. Look at that. Ring the bell. Wow. Nice.
It's media day here at Mercer University. Hoops time. We've got a chance to talk to some of the players and coaches today as they get ready for the 2012-2013 season. Staying local, but from the gridiron, that's to the octagon. That's right, mixed martial arts. Quentin Culpepper has lived in Warner Robins since 1995, and he's teamed up with a local gym, DeBella MMA. Here's the story. I'm here at DeBella MMA right here in Warner Robins, and I'm with Quentin Culpepper. He's got a huge fight Saturday night in Tallahassee. Combat night. He's going to be fighting for the 145-pound championship. We're about to find out what he's all about. I'm Brandon Evans here outside the 12 at Atlantic Station in downtown Atlanta, meeting today with Ovi Mihaly of the Atlanta Falcons, who's teamed up with Oregani to create environmentally safe clothing for children. We're here with Man on the Street outside Turner Field. This is Skybox. I'm here with Jimmy. Jimmy, got a couple questions to ask you about Atlanta today. Why do you think Atlanta gets the reputation of being a bad sports town? It's time to get in the mix. My name is Brandon Evans, and this is your Atlanta Sports Mix now. And more basketball, as the road has not been kind to the Mercer Bears this season. Going to last night, the Bears were 3-1 at home, but 1-4 on the road. And last night, they were at the Mile High City taking on the Denver Pioneers. And it didn't go well. The Pioneers won 69-40. Daniel Corsi did have 11 points and 2 blocks. With the loss, the Bears dropped to 4-5. They play this Saturday versus Alabama A&M. And for basketball fans or anybody wanting to follow the Mercer Bears, the Patriot is your home. Well, Travis Smith has really been the go-to guy. If the Bears were to have one, it would be him. He's averaging about 12 points a game, shooting about 40% from the floor. He's the lone senior. Definitely has a lot of confidence, not afraid to shoot from anywhere at any time. I think he's been, a really good leader for him on the floor. Look for him to have another big game tonight. Well, the Atlanta Braves churned out their 3rd straight Grapefruit League play win yesterday, easily their highest scoring affair of spring training, besting the Philadelphia Phillies 17-10. Mercer kicked off the weekend and the second round of the Atlantic Sun Tournament with a 72-64 win over USC Upstate. That sent them to the finals and a showdown with Florida Gulf Coast on Saturday. The game was a 2-point contest at the break, and the Bears trailed just 38-36 at the half, but things were different in the second half. Here's the kick out to Sherwood Brown with a big 3-pointer. Then he's blowing kisses to the crowd, which did have quite a few Eagles fans there, as you can see. Then the dagger, Chase Fielder, he steals the Kevin Cannavare pass and slams it home. The Eagles would go on to win 88-75. It was FGCU's first ever NCAA tournament bid. And I'll bring you highlights from the games next Monday on Patriot Sports. Well, that's going to do it for Tuesday, November 13th. Until next time, good evening and good night.